Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to install SimCity by Vulpes Zedra the way that I did it, and it worked. So we're gonna get started. Let me just find which one of these. It's gotta be one of these. I figured I had deleted it, but I hadn't. I kept it. I could have sworn I deleted it. So now that I still have it, I can show how I installed it. Just gonna make sure that's the right folder. I have a lot of crap on my hard drive, I'm sorry. First thing you're gonna want to do is make sure that you don't have Origin installed. If you have a legit version that you've downloaded, you want to make sure it is removed. Like I have a legit version right now, so I'm going to uninstall it. Make sure we want to uninstall it. And after we've done that, we're going to want to install the cracked version. And how you're going to get that is you're going to go to the torrent where you got it. Just search SimCity. If you go to Kick-Ass Torrents or wherever you go, you're going to, this is one I got it from, and I trust it. It is legit, and it's nothing fake about it. You're going to download it, and then wherever your torrent is saved, you're going to get all these things right here, which is what I got. Right here. Right here. The reason that the update isn't in there, I'm going to guess that I installed that separate. Should be, yeah, right here, I believe. One of these. No matter. Just give me a minute to find out which one of these was installed which. Yeah, this one right here would be the right one. It comes with the beta update and stuff like that. If I don't have that, all you're gonna do is after you're gonna take the SimCity DRM-less beta update, and you're just gonna drag that, I believe. Let's make sure this works. I believe I already installed the, I believe all you do is just drag these. Yeah, you're just going to drag this into the folder right here, the SimCity folder, where the start is. Of course it's not going to work because I don't have the host installed. Okay, well, what you're going to, I'm trying to keep this short, I'm sorry, but now you're going to install the correct Origin. Make sure you run it as administrator if you are on Vista or 7 or 8. make sure to install it to a drive that has a lot of space, because you're going to be installing SimCity there too. Always install it here. There's my legit SimCity. I've been playing on a friend's account. What you're going to do is just create a new folder, cracked origin, whatever you're going to name it. Just going to put it as an origin. But if you did have a legit version, you're going to want to go, if you want to keep the games you have on that, you're going to go and find your origin games wherever you installed it, the origin program. You're going to change that name to, like, I can just put a origin games and put a 1 in front of it. And what that's going to do is make it invalid, so that's not valid anymore. You can still use it, you know, if you ever wanted to remove it. And for some reason it didn't change its directory. Okay, well, it didn't install there. Well, I misspelled it, but you know what I mean. You're going to make sure you automatically keep origin up to date. You want to uncheck that, automatically run. If you know, just uncheck what you don't want. And install it. If it starts updating, you want to close it because you don't want it to update. I don't know why I didn't close it as soon as it started. Okay. Well then, I have no idea what's automatically wanting to. Might be because I had the legit version, but oh, now I understand. Yeah, that I messed up. Now you're gonna want to install the host, because now it's gonna automatically want to update. So don't launch Origin when it says it's wanting to update. Close that, because we're gonna have to make sure this is running before. And what a lot of people don't know is what the host does is it blocks the Origin. This right here. If you go to Google and type in download Origin, it bring you here. And then when you go here, you're gonna download the Origin for PC. If it lets you do that, if it lets you download it, means the host is not installed, because this is their update server. It's gonna update on this too, and that host is gonna block that server so it doesn't automatically update and give you a bunch of crap errors, which is a lot of people are getting. It's not a lot of people's fault. A lot of people don't get the permission to put the host. But here's where you're gonna put the host. Go to the drive where you are running your operating system. Now you're gonna go to Windows and scroll down. Go to System 32 and go to Drivers, etc, and there's your host. You'll see that this host is like 1 KB bigger in it, but that doesn't matter. And you're just gonna click and drag it in there. You're gonna want to move and replace. Yes, you're gonna have to have administer permissions. Sometimes your antivirus will block it, which is what a lot of people have been getting. I have a Avast, and it's never blocked it, but there you go. Now that's installed, let's see if it's blocked. Gotta reload the page, of course. Okay, let me reload Firefox. I don't know why I put that in. Now you'll get this. And the reason you got this is because what that host file did when you put it in there, which once again you'll be going to this spot, is it's blocking this service. And there's other ways you can do this, which I'm not going to cover, but this is the most convenient way. Now, one thing I do have, if you are having problems with permission, is a torrent of mine. I promise you it's safe, and what it'll do is it'll automatically put it where it needs to go. This may help some people. It has helped some people. That's what you're going to want to do. Now, once you've done that, you're going to want to go in Electronic Arts, right here. The certificate, you're going to want to install it. Hit install. Now, initially, when they told you how to install it, they said to go here and trusted root certificate authorities. What I did was I just selected automatically because some people won't even get any of this, and the reason for this is because I don't know, either you've had a corrupted OS or you've backed up or something, and this won't show up anymore even though you are administrator. I chose them automatically. Next. It'll be determined. Next. Okay, well, it's loading, I guess. There you go. And this worked as well. Now, once you've installed all that, what you're going to want to do is you'll want to, once you download the torrent, you'll have this. Sorry, I'm not thinking right. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot I left the recording set for 14 minutes until it stops, and also I don't know why my mouse isn't showing up. I'm guessing it's a bug with the cracked action that I have. It's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, I had to reinstall the update that comes with it, this one right here, which when you download this you'll get this. Make sure that you get this right here, the Simcity update, and extract it outside, where in the same folder but outside of it, right here where the, let me close this, star.exe is. You have to extract it out here and overwrite this too. You'll have to take that folder out of there too, the Apache. Mine had glitched somehow, but it's working now. But where I left off, I believe, was installing the certificate. But once you've done that, don't launch the origin, and make sure you verify that this is blocked. You got to make sure that their servers can't reach it, or you'll get errors like your account isn't this and that, like it's not verified, or it's, you know, they know it's cracked and this and that. But you got to make sure this is blocked, and you'll know when you get this error, when you're unable to download it. Okay, after that, you're gonna launch wherever the program is. I have it on my C drive. You're gonna launch the start.exe as administrator. Mine's already set up to start as administrator. You're gonna start it. If you hit check components now, you'll get this error. It does not mean that you did not install. It means you haven't started the server. Also, make sure Skype is closed, because it runs on port 80, I believe is what somebody said was an error, and somebody recommended closing Skype because it runs on the same port. Nevertheless, whatever port it stops or it clogs up, you got to make sure it's closed. Now if I hit start, it may say something like this: dummy certificate does not seem to be installed. Hit check components, and everything sounds good. Okay, now run origin. It doesn't matter what your name is or your password. Okay, there it is. It's not installed right now. I'm going to make sure that it's going to download my games to my E drive. That's where I run my games from. It's a separate drive. It's faster when I run it on that drive. I'm going to hit download. It may take a minute, and the reason it goes so fast is because it's client side, nothing to download. This isn't the full game though. You'll have to download it from servers. But the initial download is stored in here, in the I think Apache. Yeah, it's stored in the Apache for the game. And I'm sorry, I would pause the video, but if I pause it, I can't seem to figure out how to get it to pause without stopping the video. And if I do hit pause, it'll stop the video and delete it. Creates my desktop icon, so I'll hit play. say processing a large file. I'll start the video back when it's done. Okay, I let it update and do what it was going to do. It didn't take long. It only took about 10 minutes, I guess, because I've already had it on my computer somewhere. I had no idea, but it let me in the game, and I used my old account name and everything that I used for it, and it let me on it. So just to show you that it works. Well, it apparently didn't keep my world, but no matter, it works. But yeah, it works. And it is correct, as you can see by the wallpapers and everything. Brings you to his Twitter. If you have any questions or anything, ask away. Message me on Kick-Ass Torrents or on YouTube. It does not matter.